Academic Challenge. And now, from the studios of KJRH-TV, Channel 2 in Tulsa, here is your host, Chip Beal.
32 teams from all across the state of Oklahoma squared off on February 17th at Oklahoma State University. And now we're down to the top four. The Final Four features Edmond Memorial and Bishop Kelley in this match and Bixby and Jenks in next week's contest. Welcome, players, and good luck. This sound means you're right. This tone means your answer is ruled incorrect, and this tone the end of each quarter. Here we go. Your first question is this science question. Scientists typically plot which type of variable on the abscissa of a...
Edmond Memorial, Eric.
The independent variable?
On the abscissa of a graph. That's a good start for Edmond Memorial. Struck by what he called the musical pomposity of the long-established bugle call known as extinguished lights, Daniel Butterfield wrote a new one on the back of an envelope. What was his unpublished...
Edmond Memorial, Nate.
Chaps?
No. What was his unpublished composition called? Bishop Kelley. Taps. In what field did both Brunelleschi and Palladio work?
Bishop Kelley, Tim.
Painting?
No. During the Renaissance, Edmond Memorial.
Edmond Memorial, Nate.
Architecture.
Good going. You redeemed yourself, Nate. Okay. And an encouraging round of applause from our studio audience. A pardon is a permanent cancellation of a criminal's sentence. What is the correct term for a reduction?
Bishop Kelley, John.
Stay.
Not a stay. Reduction of a sentence, Edmond Memorial, do you know? That's called a commutation. Math question, the sum of the interior angles in any spherical triangle is always greater than 180 degrees, but less than what?
Edmond Memorial, Dave.
360 degrees?
No, in a spherical triangle, Bishop Kelley.
Bishop Kelley, Tim.
270 degrees?
540 degrees. What Roman emperor was the last relative of the Caesars?
Edmond Memorial, Bill.
Nero.
That's the one, Nero, ruled from AD 54 to 68. What causes natural levees to build up beside a river?
Edmond Memorial, Eric.
The water deposits the sand and the silt.
More specific.
During a flood?
Yes, that is correct. He completed his answer correctly. The river then deposits coarse sediment along its banks. Dinosaur is a Greek word meaning what?
Edmond Memorial, Eric.
Terrible lizard?
Terrible lizard, yes. Ring Lardner's stories about baseball rookie Jack Keefe appeared in what popular American magazine before they were...
Edmond Memorial, Nate.
The New Yorker?
No good try before they were anthologized. Bishop Kelley.
Bishop Kelley, Tim.
Reader's Digest?
Does anybody in the audience know?
Esquire?
No, it's a Saturday Evening Post. You learned it first right here on OSU's Texaco Star Academic Challenge. Math question, what would be the length in inches of each side of a cube if the volume of the cube in cubic inches is numerically equal to the total surface area of the cube in square inches?
Bishop Kelley, Tim.
6 inches?
6 is right. Good for you, Tim, and Bishop Kelley is now on the board. Another math question. How many prime numbers are greater than 4 but less than 25?
Edmond Memorial, Eric.
7.
7 is right. 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, and 23. Now, what European city is serviced by Marco Polo Airport?
Edmond Memorial, Eric.
Florence.
Not that one. Bishop Kelley.
Bishop Kelley, Tim.
Genoa.
No, it's Venice. Which Oklahoma State running back won the Heisman Trophy in
Bishop Kelley, Tim.
Sanders.
Barry Sanders in 1988 is right. Ground was recently broken on the $85 million George Bush Presidential Library Center, a 90-acre facility.
Bishop Kelley, John.
Texas.
No, which is scheduled to open in 1997 on the campus of what university?
Edmond Memorial, Eric.
Rice University.
No, it's Texas A&M University. What French astronomer published his list of 103 celestial objects in 1771?
Bishop Kelley, Chris.
Brahe.
Not that one. Edmond Memorial.
Edmond Memorial, Nate.
Descartes.
No, that was Charles Messier. From the time of the Norman conquest, England attempted to gain control of Wales. Today, the British Crown Prince is called the Prince of Wales, named the royal dynasty that brought Welsh influence into England through its...
Edmond Memorial, Bill.
Tudor.
That is correct, through its Welsh heritage. Name the famous jazz musician who composed the music for the show, Sophisticated Ladies.
Bishop Kelley, Tim.
Armstrong.
Not Louis Armstrong. Edmond Memorial.
Edmond Memorial, Bill.
Gillespie.
Not Dizzy Gillespie either. Anybody in the audience know? Duke Ellington is right. And there's the tone. We're out of time in the first quarter. We'll be back to play the exciting 60 seconds round, and we'll meet the contestants after you watch this.
Some people we know laugh at the weather. Some people we know think weather is a show. At 2 News, we know weather, and there's nothing funny about it. We know it's changeable. We know it's violent, and our show is produced by Mother Nature. That's why we have scientists. That's why we have photographers and news people to bring you what you need to know. You know it as Storm Team coverage. At 2 News, we know weather. You know we're the weather authority. Except no imitations.
Welcome back to OSU's Texaco Star Academic Challenge. This is the semifinal round, and each of these teams has already qualified for the National Academic Championship. But the winner of this competition, this match, is assured of no less than $12,500 in college scholarships. Now let's meet the contestants, first of all from Edmond Memorial High School. First, Dave Murrell, a junior, is headed for California, Berkeley. His activities include Young Republicans, Math Club, Science Club, and German Club. Next to him is the captain, Eric MacArthur himself, a junior. He will attend Brigham Young, we're told. He's a member of the French Club. He's an Eagle Scout, member of Young Republicans, and he plays basketball, football, and the piano. Bill Schmay, a junior, will attend Georgetown University, and he is a member of the Young Democrats and the Medieval Club. And Nate Anderson, a senior. He is a member of the choir, plays in the orchestra, violin and cello, right? And he plays the guitar as well. Their alternates for this match, Josh Burns, Autumn Price, Kurt Morgan, and Shayna Swaddlenock. And their coach is Rick Treves. That's the team from Edmond Memorial. Their opponents from Bishop Kelley High School. We will meet John first. John Powers is a senior. This is an all-senior team, in fact. He is University of Tulsa bound, and he is a piano player. Chris Sanders, a senior, also will attend University of Tulsa, and he enjoys creative writing. Tim Edwards, a senior, will attend Washington University in St. Louis. And Phil DiBiase, senior, is another student who will attend Georgetown, and he's an Eagle Scout, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their alternates, Andy Axum, Zachary Foltz, Philip Flint, and Amanda Siskowski. Their coach, Jamie Clifton Howland. That's the team from Bishop Kelley High School. Now I'm privileged to introduce the judges for OSU's Texaco Star Academic Challenge at KJRH-TV Channel 2. They are all from OSU's College of Education, anchored by the creator himself, Dr. William Siegel, and flanked by Dr. Lynn Arney, Dr. Steve Marks, and Professor Jan Marks. Their decisions are final. Players, your 60-second round categories first time around are astronomy, geography, and synonyms. Once you pick your subject, we'll give you 1 minute to answer as many 10-pointers as you can. When time has expired, that's it. The second team may take a shot at any questions the first team misses. If you get them all right, we'll give you a 20-point bonus. 20 for Bishop Kelley, 70 for Edmond Memorial. Kelley, your turn up to bat. Chris, what'll it be?
We'll take synonyms.
They're going for synonyms, he said cheerfully. Okay, Bishop Kelley, start the clock. Here we go. Give me a synonym beginning with the specified letter for each of the following words. Deadly, L.
Lethal.
Roundabout, C.
Circa.
Not circa. Copy, R.
Replicate.
That's acceptable, yes, as a verb or replica. Quack, C.
Croak.
No? How about repetition, R?
Repeat. Repetitive.
No. Boldness, T.
Tenacity.
Not quite. Meantime, I.
Intermittence.
Nope. Untidy, D.
Dirty.
Yes. Or disheveled. Fat, C. Time runs out. 30 points on the synonym category. Edmond Memorial, give me a synonym beginning with a specified letter for each of these words. Roundabout, C.
Circumspect.
No? We would accept circuitous or circular. How about quack, C?
Kook.
Charlatan, good try. Repetition,
Redundant.
R.
Redundant.
Redundant is incorrect. No? Redundancy or rote. Because we're giving you a, redundant is not correct. It's not an adjective, it's a noun. How about boldness, T?
They said that. Pass.
Okay, temerity. Meantime, I.
Pass.
Interim or interval, and fat,
Corpulent.
C. Corpulent is correct. That's right. Well, we had trouble with the synonym category, Edmond Memorial. It's your turn. Would you like astronomy or geography?
We want geography.
The ever-popular geography category for Edmond Memorial. Start the clock. Here we go. Name one of Denmark's self-governing possessions.
Greenland.
El Nino, the periodic buildup of warm surface water that can affect global weather patterns, originates in which of the Earth's 4 oceans?
Pacific.
The European headquarters of the UN is in a country that is not a member of that international organization.
Switzerland.
Cozumel Island is located off the coast of which North American peninsula?
Yucatan.
This river forms part of the Swiss-Austrian, Swiss-German, and French-German borders.
The Rhine.
Which French city is closer to England than any other on mainland Europe?
Kelley.
What degree of latitude is exactly between the equator and the North Pole?
The Tropic of Cancer.
The Danube flows primarily in which cardinal direction?
East.
What sea is sometimes referred to as the American Mediterranean?
Caribbean.
During an 1832 expedition, Lake Itasca was discovered to be the source.
Mississippi.
And time runs out. They got 80 points on geography. Nice job, Edmond Memorial. Bishop Kelley, what about these two? What degree of latitude is exactly between the equator and the North Pole?
45 degrees north.
Yes. And during an 1832 expedition, Lake Itasca was discovered to be the source of which river?
Mississippi.
Mississippi is right. Just a split second late on that one, Edmond Memorial, so 80 to 20 in favor of Edmond on their category. And that's it for the first 60 seconds round. When we come back from this break, we will have these other categories for your consideration. Solve for X, states, and science. We'll be right back.
Some people we know laugh at the weather. Some people we know think weather is a show. At 2 News, we know weather, and there's nothing funny about it. We know it's changeable. We know it's violent, and our show is produced by Mother Nature. That's why we have scientists. That's why we have photographers and news people to bring you what you need to know. You know it as Storm Team coverage. At 2 News, we know weather. You know we're the Weather Authority. Except no imitations.
Questions used on OSU's Texaco Star Academic Challenge are provided by Questions Unlimited of Columbus, Ohio, America's largest supplier of questions and answers for academic competition. Now, Edmond Memorial with 160, Bishop Kelley with 70, another 60 seconds round. It's your turn up to bat again, Bishop Kelley. Chris, make it a good one.
We'll take solve for x.
Solve for x is the subject. Pencil and paper in order. Start the clock. Here we go. 2x plus 3 equals x plus 8.
5.
X equals 5. 1/2 x is greater than negative 6.
X is greater than negative 12.
State the reflexive property in terms of x.
X equals x.
Yes. 4x squared equals 36.
Plus or minus 3.
4x minus 11 equals 45.
19.
15 equals 7 minus 2x.
Negative 4.
2x minus 7 equals 5.
6.
X times 3x equals 75.
Plus or minus 5.
We'll go on. X over 8 minus x over 10 equals 3. And time runs out, and I believe they got 70 points. First of all, let's check number 8, make sure minus 5 works out. Negative 15, it does, yes, so they get credit for that one. We had 5 as our answer, but it's plus or minus 5. Okay, Edmond Memorial, solve for x. 4x minus 11 equals 45.
14.
Right. X over 8 minus x over 10 equals 3.
$15.
No, the answer is 120. Edmond Memorial, do you want states or science?
We're going to take states.
We've got to stop giving these geography categories when Edmond Memorial's playing. No, seriously, good luck. States, start the clock. Here we go. The greatest acreage devoted to agriculture is found in which state?
Nebraska.
No. The southern tip of what state is formed by the junction of the Ohio and Mississippi rivers?
Illinois.
What is the westernmost U.S. state bordering upon any of the Great Lakes?
Wisconsin.
What state forms the eastern border of Vermont?
New Hampshire.
Yes, the mouth of the Hudson River is between what two states?
New Jersey, New York.
Right. In what state is less than 1% of the land owned by private citizens?
Alaska.
Good. What is the easternmost state that borders upon the Gulf of Mexico?
Florida.
You leave Boulder, Colorado, traveling on a compass heading of 0 degrees. What is the next state you'll enter?
Kansas.
You'll find the University of which state in Missoula?
Missouri.
What state's lakeshore has the world's largest... Didn't get to finish that one, and Edmond Memorial picked up on states 50 points. Got 4.5 questions to refer to Bishop Kelley. The greatest acreage devoted to agriculture is found in which state?
Kansas?
No, it's Texas. What is the westernmost U.S. state bordering upon any of the Great Lakes?
Minnesota?
That's correct. You leave Boulder, Colorado, traveling on a compass heading of 0 degrees. What is the next state you'll enter?
Wyoming?
Right. You'll find the University of which state in Missoula?
Kentucky.
Missoula's in Montana. And what state's lakeshore has the world's largest? Didn't get to finish it, so they'll have to guess what the question is as well as what the answer is.
Oklahoma.
The world's largest sand dunes. It's going to be Michigan. And that is it for the 60 seconds round. When we return, we'll play the final quarter. Stay with us. Anybody's game. Now it's time for the all-important fourth quarter. With our score 160 for Bishop Kelley, 220 for Edmond Memorial. We'll have a series of rapid-fire questions until we're out of time. In this, the OSU Texaco Star Academic Challenge semifinals. No significant facts, players, exist about Shakespeare's life between February 2nd, 1585,
They think he's in jail.
when his twin children were baptized, and 1592, when evidence indicates he was living in London. What name do scholars sometimes give to this period? Edmond Memorial.
Edmond Memorial, Nate.
The Great Secret.
They call those the lost years, Nate. The Bad Parents' Garden of Verses, I Am a Stranger Here Myself, and Everyone But Thee and Me are among the works of what popular American poet?
Edmond Memorial, Nate.
Nash.
Ogden Nash is right. Well done. Players, name the largest region of the world's largest country.
Edmond Memorial, Dave.
Siberia.
Siberia, right you are. A synonym for the site of an excavation. It's also what archaeologists do there.
Bishop Kelley, John.
Dig.
Dig is right. Cambridge University is thought to have started in 1209 when some scholars left another university after several disturbances between students and townspeople. What university?
Bishop Kelley, John.
Oxford.
They left Oxford, right. History question, what battle began when the Russians crossed the Oder River in 1945? The Oder River.
Edmond Memorial, Bill.
Berlin.
The Battle of Berlin is absolutely right. What letter of the alphabet, when accompanied by a number, indicates the insulation value of the materials designed to resist heat exchange?
Edmond Memorial, Eric.
T.
Not T. Bishop Kelley?
Bishop Kelley, John.
H.
No, it's R. What is the major difference between spores and seeds?
Bishop Kelley, Tim.
Spores are made by fungus, and seeds are actual plants that need nutrition to grow, and spores are used more for protection and by funguses.
No, that's not the idea.
Edmond Memorial, Dave.
Spores are asexual, and seeds are not. They're sexual. Spores
Any
don't need.
biochemists on the judges panel?
Spores
Not
don't need to
what
be
we have.
fertilized.
Spores are single cells. Seeds are multiple cells in a protective covering, usually organized into an entire embryonic plant. Literature question, he was a biographer himself, but he's best known as the subject of a 1791 biography.
Edmond Memorial, Eric.
Samuel Johnson.
Samuel Johnson is right. Well done. Which of these cities is on the Ohio River? Cleveland, Detroit, Cincinnati?
Edmond Memorial, Eric.
Cincinnati.
Cincinnati's right, and not Columbus or Nashville. In the Washington Conference on the Limitation of Armaments, signed after World War I, Japan reserved the right to fortify Taiwan, and the United States could fortify Oahu. What island did the U.S. give up the right to fortify in this treaty?
Edmond Memorial, Bill.
Wake.
No, that's a good try.
Bishop Kelley, Tim.
Midway.
Guam. Joel Chandler Harris was on the staff of which Atlanta news
Edmond Memorial, Eric.
The Atlanta Constitution.
from 1876 to 1900 is correct. In India, food marinated and prepared over charcoal in a special clay oven is called what?
Bishop Kelley, Tim.
Shish kebab.
Edmond?
Edmond Memorial, Nate.
Goulash.
Does anybody in the audience know? Tandoori. What South Pacific island is named after the Latin name for Scotland? Because it...
Chop suey. Bishop Kelley, John.
New Caledonia.
New Caledonia is right, and Bill Siegel, Mr. Chop Suey himself, on the buzzers. Legally, a person who is in some manner connected with a crime, but not legally at the...
Bishop Kelley, John.
Accomplice.
Not present at the time of the crime is considered what?
Edmond Memorial.
Abetting.
The answer is accessory. Now, name both the state tree and the state bird of Oklahoma.
Edmond Memorial, Eric.
The bird is a scissor-tailed flycatcher, and the tree is a redbud tree.
Good going, Eric. Right. The United States recently became the newest member of which global pact that is expected to pump billions of dollars into the world's commerce in the next decade by
Bishop Kelley, Phil.
GATT.
GATT, by eliminating most international tariffs. Good, Phil. What is a wind farm?
Edmond Memorial, Bill.
That's where they have windmills and harness the wind to produce electrical energy.
Very good, Bill. Well explained. This measure of a star's brightness is either
Bishop Kelley, John.
Magnitude.
either relative or absolute, right? Undoubtedly, in response to audience demand, the so-called ABC operas show up at or near the top of all lists of frequently performed works by the various opera houses of the world. Name these ABC operas.
Edmond Memorial, Eric.
Aida, Carmen, and Bolero.
Bishop Kelley, Tim.
Aida, Barbara Seville, and Carmen.
Oh, that's a good try. Aida, La Boheme, and Carmen. There's the tone. The contest is over. We'll check the score and declare the winner in just a moment.
We interrupt your regular promo.
Hello, my friends. Did you ever want to see your kids on a real newscast? Well, you got a great chance to do that with Big Al's Little Pros. All you got to do is grab your video camera. Well, you get the idea anyway. We'll take the great plays. We'll take the goofy plays. Send us your tapes. We want them. We want to show your kids on TV. Just send your tapes to Big Al's Little Pros, 3701 South Peoria, Tulsa, Oklahoma, 74105.
The score is correct. The game is official. The final score in this semifinal match, 210 for Bishop Kelley, 300 for Edmond Memorial. The winner and going on to the finals, Edmond Memorial High School. We'd like to congratulate Bishop Kelley for a good tournament and wish you the best of luck at Nationals. Edmond Memorial, we wish you well in the finals. That's in 2 weeks. You'll be playing either Bixby or Jenks. Those are the two teams in next week's semifinal round. Chip Beal, see you then.
This is what we'd like the Tulsa Community Food Bank to look like, but unfortunately